Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm gonna tell you some of the things to keep in mind when starting a new character in Arcane Legend. Now, as you can see, I am a level 63 warrior. This is not my main character. I am at level 76 in my other character, but I decided to level this one up as well. So I'm starting here. The first thing you need to consider is your leveling. So you need to have a strategy to level consistently the throughout the time. So splitting up, maybe deciding to do 1 hour, playing 1 hour a day at a certain time. I have an excellent leveling guide. If you go to the Arcane Legend forum and then go over to the new player section, and this thread will be extremely helpful. It's called how to level up extremely fast. You can make about more than 30k XP per day, which is really great. And if you have Lexus and other things, then you can level up a lot faster. That link will be in the description, and there is a video on it. I'll put the video link in, and you should be able to go there. Your goal is to get to level 76, which is the current maximum cap, as soon as you can. After that comes pet. You want to get yourself a decent pet, as it will help you throughout your journey. There are many cheap pets you can buy in auction, but basically this goes up in rarity. So this and the arcanes are probably the best sort of pets that you can get from here. And then some of the heroics might be better than the arcane, then the mythic pet, and lastly the legendary. I definitely say don't go below a legendary. Some of the pet I would recommend is Corruption, Little Bear, Nightshade. Nilbog is pretty good as well. Slink is good if you want something cheap. Swifty is a good pet as well. There is also some other ones that I don't have in possession, but are also usually good. The way you know whether something is good or not, you look at how much damage it gives you, so the happiness bonus, how much primary stat you get. So primary stat is your class specific stat. So if you're a warrior, that's strength. If you're a rogue, that's dex. If you're a mage, then it's intelligence. Then you get also mana, and you also see what the arcane ability does. So stomps enemies for massive damage with a chance to terrify. So as you can see, it stomps enemies, so they will take damage from this. So you can tell this is a good pet. Don't worry about passives too much at this point, but those are some of the things to look out for. Fenris is a good pet as well. For mythic, I would go with Kalia. Abaddon is good for leveling. I would recommend Grim. This pet is too expensive. Magma is nice to have. You can have around 200k. There is also Scorch, I find to be pretty decent as well, but there are better options. I think PC is a good pet as well, so you could go for him, but he's quite expensive. And pretty much most of the arcane pets might be out of your budget. But if it is not, you can go, depending on how much gold you have, I would recommend getting your hands on the Munchmouth, the Glowstick, the Armored Zulong, Arcanite, Munchmouth, the Arcanite Abaddon. Don't go for Arcane Theory. Basically, have a look through, see what the stats are, and whether it lines up with you, what you want. If you need some help, comment below. You can also check out a pet guide I made years ago that should still be somewhere in my channel, so just look that up as well. The next thing is your gears, of course. So if you go to inventory, you go to the gears. As you can see, I'm actually not that OP. I don't have many gear. This is the character I haven't played since, well, level 61 expansion, just when the 66 came. I did a little bit but gave up because it was too hard to level. With with a warrior, your main focus is getting high on strength, and then you want high armor, high health, some DPS, some decent DPS, and some mana. But these are the most important ones. The others are a bit of a luxury for you. Your job as a warrior is to keep the party alive, which is what you want to focus on. So you want to tank. So level 63, I basically need to go for gears that are level 63 or not beyond the expansion level. For example, if I want to play in map 66 to 71, then I want to make sure my gear is somewhere in between that. A level 56 gear would be no good at level 56. So just use these levels as a guideline as well. So I am at level 56 to 61. I have level 63. So I should be able to somewhat survive in there with some difficulty, but here I should be pretty good. The reason you don't see the 62 to 66 map in this map, that's because that's actually in the nightmare realm. What that means is you need to have a house and a bed, and when you go to bed, you will be taken to the nightmare place. As you can see, I don't actually have a bed in here, but otherwise you can also go to Chancel of Light, and there is a sleeping dust you can buy that will transport you there as well. But as you get over here, you will learn obviously how that works. So if you go here, you can buy a Dream Dust for $250, and it will transport you to Dream Realm. But it's actually not that great of a place, so you don't really need to come here anyway. As you can see, like this place had just lost touch. I don't know. So that's just to keep in mind. I'm obviously gonna get out of there. The next thing to remember is you also want good skills. So head over to skills and make sure you get sorted. So this is what I have. I don't have that. So this is something I made years ago, of course. It's a basic guideline for what I normally do. So you can follow this if you like. But things have changed, so just keep that in mind. This is my old build, by the way. Just make sure you also you do the daily quest, so you can buy a trading permit, which will allow you to trade with others and go into local market. Because I've been playing the game for a while, I automatically have this, so I don't have to worry. But the gears are also pretty important. I'm gonna have a quick browse after I get off to sea. But the way you want to buy gear, you want to go to legendary, preferably 61 minimum. So you can see what gears are available and what you can afford they do for you, and which one you think is a good match. On however much gold you have. Right, we can also go mythic as well, but they do get expensive, so just keep that in mind. I am gonna check out the spirit gear because I know the spirit is nice. Might have to get rid of that. There's 71 gears. That's right. Okay, so I can't get them anyway, but that is something to look forward to in the future. If you want some of the other better gears, obviously it costs gold, so you're gonna have to farm and get gold. Some of the strategies you can use to farm is you can go into elite maps. You can farm north this map, which will give you elite watches 3. You can sell those in auction for like 30k. You can farm this map. So I would recommend probably this one, I think this one or this one. Yeah, some of these maps will drop the elite puzzle boxes, and it's the same for some of the Tindril as well. They drop an so this maps drops an arcane weapon that's really OP. You can farm here. I would recommend this maps, probably this one or this one. You can also go on this one, but I wouldn't recommend it. But these two maps drop the elite pirate chest 3. They drop those chests you can sell in auction for a lot of gold. So I would recommend farming those as well. If you're low level, you can get together parties and farm. If you want, you can join the Discord server of Arcane Legend, which is in my channel, and you can find many people that will run those maps with you as well if you struggle to farm, and they can also help you to level up as well. I will leave a link down in the description of this video so you can check out those places and where some of the other things you can farm as well. You can also recently farm the Glintstone Caverns. You can get Legionnaires insignia there as a drop from bosses and sell those as well. But yeah, guys, those are all the things I would keep in mind. It also really does help when you have a speed set. A speed set is basically a so if you go on set, yes, you can see there are many types of sets. There's Venom right there. There's also Toxic and Pernicious right there, and Noxious. So to get the speed set to work, they will both need to be of the same name. So Venomous Ring and Venomous Amulet. Up to work, it will say what you have equipped, and all of those grant you the same amount of speed, just different stats based on what level they are. You can see level 50 and 70. So if you have some gold over early on, I would recommend on those. You can also obviously use XP elixirs as well to help you level up faster as well. They give you boost. Just do all the quests, and then at the end you wanna open up this XP kit and turn those in, and they grant you a huge amount of XPs as well. Vanities are the things you think about the last when you have some gold. So as you can see, my vanity is this. This is what I look like. But because I have quite a bit of gold, I decided to buy vanities. But vanities you can find here. Don't waste your gold on them at the start, just because they aren't really that great. They're just for looks, and you wanna invest your money on something where you're gonna get some money back. So don't spend money where it's gonna get used up. Use money where you're gonna make a return, and that way you can earn money to earn more money, basically, just like real life. Anyway, I am going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.